So here we are, getting ready. Leave the shop in the morning. Gotta remember all the stuff. This isn't ideal when you don't have all your stuff in the truck all the time. The job we're doing, it's like 4 stalls, and all the lines are blue. So all we need is the blue machine. It's at a police station or city hall or something. An hour away. So we got the dolly for the concrete wheel stops, which is fun. And then we're gonna have to pick up, well, we gotta pick up the wheel stops, pick up the stuff for the sign, and we need the core drill machine because we gotta core drill the sign, which is even funner. That means we're gonna need a bucket of water. Ugh. Some days. That's why I check the plans every morning, or every time I go to do one of these jobs. Because if we would have just left there to go there, we would have forgotten all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that guy's headache rack is, what is that, insulation and wood? So we're about, so first thing we gotta pick up the sign and post. That's supposed to be ready. Hopefully they thought about it being core drilled and it has to be 6 foot tall. What do you bet that it's a 8 foot post?
I got pretty good money there.
But, oh no, you gotta go to this place. So 3 hours of driving around and then an hour drive to the shop for $1,000 job, or hour drive to the job. Okay, so we got the sign and the post, 2 signs, and it was a 10-foot post, so that's good. But we forgot the chop saw, so gotta pick that up. And then now, what do we need? Concrete,
Water,
a bucket. We'll pick that up here at Arrow. And we need the core drill machine from Arrow. What time is it? 10 something? Jeez.
10:43.
We need to get some of this stuff in stock.
Yeah, just load it up and go. We're done and been to the job.
It is spring.
We would have done and been to the job. In the candy store.
Yeah. All right, just load it up. Load it up. Gonna be loading up one of these before too long, and one of those. Yeah, 5 stall parking lot. Oh wow.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah. Jeez. That's why, especially if you didn't bid the job, you should check the plans before you leave. Because you don't want to drive an hour and then find out you didn't bring all the stuff you need. That's a bad day. Okay, we're off like a herd of turtles. Still gotta pick up the concrete wheel stops.
And
Pins, and then rearrange the back of the truck because it's all this for 5 stalls. At least it's a nice day.
right? And we're only wasting half of the day.
It's a good thing we don't get paid. There goes all the profit in this job. Yeah, if we had the guys doing it, we'd make $20 on this job. And what, the third stop of the morning? White Block. Pick up the concrete wheel stops. And there's a line.
Yes, sir.
Dang it. I go over here. Try and stay out of their way. Nice. Alright, I'll go in there. Okay. Got the bumpers on the trailer. Mondays. Yeah, man, this is a lot of work for this job. Should be $2,500. Sometimes you just gotta say no. This is, and this is like, I mean, I'm in a complaining mode right now, but what was that?
That dude's weed eater right there.
Oh, I thought we just lost a tire. I was like, great! Going back to the shop.
We got the tequila.
Try again tomorrow. But yeah, now the truck's all freaking dirty. God, I just detailed this thing. Now we gotta drive down gravel road. I guess if you don't have a sunny disposition, you'll go nuts doing this job. Bumpy. Alright. Alrighty. Back at the shop
Once again.
to get the things we forgot. Or, well, we didn't know were required till this morning. And we gotta rearrange this. Here we go. I should stop complaining. Okay. And everything all loaded up. I need the bigger generator. Got all this stuff organized. Signpost. Stencils for police parking only. Handicap stencil. Core drill. Bit. Chop saw. Roto hammer. Blower. Tips. Gas. Water. Concrete. Holy crap. Pins. Yep, pins are in there. Alright. We're set to go. Only 4 hours later. Yeah, it's a really good thing we don't get paid, or else we would have already lost money. Alrighty. On the freeway. Headed for Osborne. We've got probably 45 minutes left to drive. really nice day. Could be warmer. It's only 56 out there, but
No rain, not much wind. We're doing good.
okay. So just go up along that right there, yep. So we're laying this out. First stall is 9, then come to this one. I don't feel like counting. 8.
Yeah, if it's day, we already plugged it in. Oh, you got up the ramp.
Yep. Go all the way back there. I guess I gotta count. Go all the way there, yeah. So 9 and 9 is 18. 9 and 8 is 17. Okay. Okay. And then another 8 for a walkway. This is how you should mark. Crow's foot, no lines. And then 9, close enough. Okay, we'll do a square line. So just hold it on that one at the top. So how I do this, go here. I need a GoPro. So I do 12. Put a little dot. That 3, 4, 5 stuff is stupid. Okay. We go out to 16. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Okay. We draw a line at 16 and then 20. Draw out next. There you go, square line for whatever you squared off of. You gotta make sure your top line is square. Yeah, and you should pull, if you can, pull the chalk line out away from the parking lot. And we snap these lines long for a reason. All right. Gotta check the plans real quick. Okay, it was too hard to lay out and mark it all, but you saw we did the square line. So I always start with measuring the stalls across the top, make sure they fit, do your square line, then do your tails. Whoop. And then once you do that, you can mark your stall lines the rest of the way. And then we do a hashing, and for what I always do is you go 2 feet up, 2 feet that way, snap a line, and the easiest and most accurate way is just to pull parallel off of here, go up 2 feet, then pull off of here, go up 2 feet. Boom, there you go, there's all your hashing. And this is your parking bumpers, which the face of the parking bumpers should be 3 feet from whatever you want to hit. So the bumper would go on this side. because this is laid out 3 feet. If you lay it out 2.6, then then they go on this side, right? And you stop your lines right here at the bumpers, except for your hashing. That you can take all the way up. But your parking lines, you want to stop there. And then the proper way to do a handicap is not along the bottom of your stall. It's 18 inches up. That way you can put the van stencil underneath the handicap. I see people do that all the time. They put the square right on the bottom of the line. That's not how it works. Not how it's supposed to work anyway. Yep, there you go. That's the layout. I'm gonna get this machine ready. Next time I get a GoPro. But sure. Well, then all this is blue, which is kind of interesting. It is a police station. I'm using just a standard 319 tip and orange housing. Pretty cool. Electric machine. This is kind of obnoxious.
I'd almost paint that way.
I'm gonna have to hit the end of it. It ain't that much. We'll see.
See how wide she spreads.
I'll have to hit the end there. Yeah. One thing about these little machines.
Yeah, I can't believe you won that thing in a raffle. Thank you, Graco.
This dip right here is annoying. Beyond.
Barely. But
Then got wire brush.
yeah, we wipe it up with our finger and then wire brush it. We'll let it dry a little bit before we wire brush it. Makes the line a little wider.
bring the gun back a little. Should have thought of that. There we go.
Gotta be careful when the wind's blowing. You don't want a bunch of overspray.
Well, yeah.
It's not blowing, just a little breeze, but still it's enough to blow your paint around. Voila.
Okay, striping's nearly done. All we need to do is put the handyman in there. But now we need to do the bumpers and then core drill a sign right here. Fun stuff. Okay, the least fun part of this whole ordeal. I mean, those aren't fun, but this is way not funner.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, really? How come it started on the first portal last time?
Yeah, right. And we just used it. There it goes. Too much choky.
So you'll just have to add a little bit of water, splash every so often. And that's about where it shows it on the plans. Maybe back just a little bit. This thing's so awkward. You don't want to be too close to the edge or it could
Crack
break
it off. Yeah, sir. And it is green a little. Man.
want to go nice and easy. Once you start to hear it slow down, back off.
While you're standing on it?
Yeah. Here's more water. After what seems like an eternity, got this out of there. Look how deep that is. So you can see how far up on the bit. Oh, there's still chunks in there. Yeah. You wanna tap that bit with a hammer?
That looks more like it. This and that together.
Yeah, that's uncured at the bottom.
Sure is. That's the color change we were saying.
There we go. Alright. So putting a handicap sign on, pretty easy. Slide all your brackets onto the post. And let's see, you got two brackets here. This is old school, round pipe with a cap on the end. Take out your center bolt here. And then put your, whoops. God, I need a GoPro.
I could get my thumb in there.
Put it on there. And you just line it up, scoot it around, put it up just like that. Just a little gap in between there. And there you have it. And if you got to cut some off your post, it's just easier when you have the sign on there to measure, to put it in the hole, measure, see how much you got to cut. Since this is core drill, it's just got to be 8 inches of concrete. So there you go. Okay, bumpers are in, all the striping is done, core drill and the sign. I've never claimed to be a concrete finisher, nor do I want to be, so that's about as close as a look as you're gonna get. Oh yeah, the police parking only. So yep. That's an awful lot of work for 4 parking stalls. Maybe at least 3 hours, 3.5 hours for all this. Whew. Now it's time to head back to the shop. Just make sure everything is sturdy. Says we got a mountain pass to go up. And we will be leaving the police station. All right. My hands are all dry now because of the concrete. I'm not, what's that guy, Victory Concrete? Definitely not that guy. Definitely don't want to be that guy. All right, here we go. All right, driving back off into the sunset. Sure is pretty. A little windy, but not bad. The one thing about striping up here is you gotta go over a mountain everywhere you go.